just to see where he is today, it's pretty amazing, actually. The syndrome that he does have is pretty rare. So, for me, early intervention was key for him.
Yes, early intervention is so important. And usually the kids who have received some of that early intervention will move forward in their skills and make progress so much faster.
We started right away. Probably 6-7 months, he was getting first steps. And so that originally started with physical therapy and some occupational therapy.
I started working with Harrison, I believe, when he was 2 years old, primarily through first steps. And then even when he started after he turned 3, I started seeing him in the clinic.
For whatever reasons, from the beginning, him and Tyler have just hit it off.
The bonds that our therapists often create with the families and the children are what makes the big difference. And the kids love when the therapists come out. And the families usually love it when the therapists come out. It's just a really great support and creates an environment that I think makes it helpful for the families who are often really struggling with maybe a diagnosis their child's been given, or just the fact that their child is not where they need to be.
As a parent, you're still trying to really process, is there something I did wrong? What could I have done differently? What is his life going to be like? Is he going to get married? Is he going to do this, and this? So having not only obviously my family here supporting me, but also those other advocates for him, it really helped me to be able to deal with some of the things that I was dealing with as a parent, knowing that they were putting in some extra time for him.
The main thing that we give is just the support for the families, giving them the tools needed to help the kiddos develop.
And so when we got set up for first steps, they would come to our house and they would do those things. And of course, we would sit there and watch what they would do. And then when they would leave, during the week, we would try to repeat the processes that they were doing.
The family's involvement is critical because the First Steps providers go out there and they have a lot of knowledge about development and they have really specific strategies they can teach the family, but they're only out there for maybe 1 hour a week and sometimes even less than that. So what the families do in all of the other hours and throughout their daily routines is the most important piece of what will help them make progress and carry over through all of the different routines in their daily lives.
Because I don't have the tools to do exactly what they do. I'm wired to be his mom, not his therapist. And so, what they're able to do with him is on a different level than what I provide for him.
Right, and I definitely think that piece of kind of teaching the parents, showing the parents, doing direct modeling with the parents is very specific to early intervention.
Going through this journey, I think it was a big game change for me when I could see that Williams syndrome did not have to define him, that he is Harrison first and everything else comes second to that. And that doesn't mean he can't do what he wants to do. It may be a little harder, but he can still do anything that he wants to do. This does not have to define who he is.
All of the research shows that the earlier we can get services to kids and families, the less intervention they will need long term.
Through our therapy services at Easter Seals Crossroads, we're helping Harrison and his family redefine ability.